Let's see. Are we live? It says it's starting. Might be because it's taking its time. Okay, I think we are actually live, which means I can switch this up. Let me kind of click that off since I know that I'm still ongoing. Really? There we go. Alright. Hello, Meowmix. It's probably going to wind up being like a quiet night here. Okay, did it just die on me? Okay, there we go. Finally. It may be quiet night, I don't know. I'm gonna try connecting to a server real quick before anything, because I believe we might be able to surprise two people. They're gonna be like, wait, did Phil just pop on? I'm gonna be like, yeah, I totally did. We're gonna see. Now this usually takes a little bit to load in my little laptop, so hopefully it's not too terribly boring for y'all out there in TV land. So what do we got going on? This is 7 Days to Die. It is a zombie apocalypse simulator, and it is actually really well done. This has got to be the one. I won't be able to get away with flying mode in this particular one. It is actually a really good game. It was compared to DayZ, and now I'd actually say it's actually better than DayZ, definitely better than Rust. They've made all sorts of different improvements, and the game has definitely got harder even on the easier settings. So you have to be a bit quick on your feet at times, and you have to be a little careful. Of course, depending on where you start, can really depend on a whole lot of that. It can really depend on how good you are, how good things are going to go. But, alright, so that didn't work out. Actually, you know what? It's been like forever since I've gone to the Motherland. Actually, no, I'm not going to go there. PvE Settlers mod. Survive and Thrive. Sure, let's check that out. It's a work in progress, so I have no idea what we're actually going to expect. This is a modded server too, so I like mods. Mods add interesting things to the game. But this is player versus enemy, not player versus player, so we will see what we can see. Downloading hub cell data, 30 some odd. Okay, complete. So this is going to be a mod. I don't even know what this mod does, quite frankly. I'm not going to fight with everyone in here. No. This is PvE server, which means player versus enemy. Everybody kind of bands together to survive and deal with the zombies. Motherfucking zombies. So, I have two watching now. Yay. Yeah, that's easy anti-cheat. It's one of those things packaged in with the game. This is usually for like public servers. That's actually what I'm going to be on right now. It's going to be a public server. I have no idea what this is going to drop me into, because it's a modded server, so with mods, sometimes the rules tend to change a little. And it's the title was Survive and Thrive. It's generating terrain. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out how bad this is going to be. This could be good, this could be really bad. If I'm lucky and it pulls me up in like an area that I can actually get a beat on my surroundings, then hell yes and awesome. If not, and I have like next to nothing, crap. Okay, this is interesting. Because if you see what I'm seeing right here... Oh, I'm being moved to the lobby. I think I can deal with that. What the hell am I looking at? And why is it lagging so badly? I have water, I have food, so that's good. Special thanks to the donators to make it possible. Full information, PvE only, no base rating, live maps and donor info, full download mod for SP or MP. If this is your first time here, use exit to leave the area, lobby to return. And where am I? But that looks like a big town out there. Okay. What is this? Don't build in or around cities. Settlers mod. I don't even know what this thing does. Hello, Mega Draco! I was going to turn on cheat mode and be like, let's cheat the hell out of this, but I don't think I can punch anything. Seriously, what the hell have I got myself into? I honestly do not even know. Can I even use the campfire that's over here? Oh, I can. Is there anything in there? Oh, it doesn't let me use it. Just press E to use, but I can't use it. Doesn't let me use that either. Or the forge. Empty tree stump. Honestly, I have no idea what this is doing. I mean, it's nice that I'm in a safe zone. I don't see monsters around. Don't build around cities. For full mod information, visit skippy3.com. Let me pull this up on my phone here. Because I really want to know what this is. Come on. Come on, you slow thing. Skippy3 dot. Come on. Oh. What resolution do I have this at? The bare minimum, the what I can I think it's like 120 by 780. It's the only darn resolution that will actually work with OBS. Oh, did it just clip me out? Really? Well, screw you too. I am still connected, right? I am still connected, okay. No, I haven't. I haven't seen your newest vid, actually. I've been between dealing with work stuff and all this other crazy stuff. Let's see, do I want to go with a server again? Sure, why not? Let's see what else I can find. Anything interesting? Rule 21, avoid strip clubs number 2. Death Hills, USA, PvP community. North Korea, that's got a whole bunch of people in it, but it's PvP. I will, like, die. Feral zombies. Servers there. History favorites. The Motherland. Screw it, I'll just do my own damn thing. Yeah, I could use something that shows the Discord chat. I just never got into it because then I have to go between Discord chat. Well, no, that's right, it'll show on there. There isn't a designated room for that to pop up, and my own Discord, you know, is just gathering dust, basically. It's not like people are lively or talking on there, so. Not for lack of trying, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it, even if you use a catapult to launch them in. So fine, we'll do this. The Outer Limits. Was this the one that I was building on? Fuck it, we'll work with it. And yes, I do have the actual, 60 minutes. Okay. I actually do have the cheat settings on here. I like to fly around. If you want folks that have more legitimate gameplay, that have more risk of getting blown to pieces with zombies, you can watch Mecha Draco's stuff because he does the playthroughs. He does it legit. I do it to quit. All right. I got 4 people watching. Who's actually watching me? That's weird. It doesn't show everybody, but that's okay. Whoever is watching, I hope you enjoy. Alright. Okay. Start. Now let's see what happens when I'm playing. Oh, it is? I have fun with it, but I also, you know, have weird ways of playing around with it. Like, I just see, like, what I can do with, cheats and mods and stuff. Actually, there is something called a Val mod that supposedly adds a lot of different stuff to the game. I haven't tried that yet. I might at some point. I was going to surprise Tim and Mandy on their server, but it looks like it wasn't connecting to me. Oh no, like day 40 and such, the difficulty starts ramping up. It depends where you're at. But the difficulty does start ramping up, especially they have the crazy zombies that start to show up. The boss zombies of sorts. And the other thing to note, even though I do have it on creative mode, it's not God mode. Yeah, my server, whenever I pull this up as multiplayer, it does not tend to do well for others. It's open multiplayer, so if somebody does want to jump in, they can. I just don't know that they'll last long without it disconnecting, because it hasn't in the past. But you are welcome to try. I also do not know where the hell it's going to put you, because the only thing to keep in mind when it comes to multiplayer 7 days is there's no guarantee of where it's going to drop you. Like, you could have 2 people that pull up on the same server and everything, and day 1 for them that they show up, well, yes, I do need a new computer. I also need and want to move, so, you know, there's that. Which kind of prioritizes itself beyond, you know, getting a new computer. Alienware generally tends to be pretty good, or at least they were. I don't know about now. All I have is my little, you know, Acer laptop. I forget exactly what I had my base looking like. Oh wait, this is the one that I showed Tim and Mandy, I think. Yeah, this is the one that I showed them. I flew into town. I flew into town, found an interesting little town area, and then I took over a what looked like it had multi-rooms and such so that I could build off of it. I almost went across the street to the little mansion thing that was near it. I'm kind of glad that I didn't. I might build across the street over there. Yeah, Alienware is pretty pricey. I don't generally have that kind of fundage. It's nice to dream about, but shoot. Now this Acer's lasted me since 2013? 2014, I want to say. And since Acers are supposed to suck and stuff, I don't know, this one's done pretty good, but it may be just because it was the floor model. Oh, goody! I've got my... I'm probably not gonna... After this last bit, I'm probably not gonna get an iMac. This is where I've started building out. This is going to be my observatory deck that I've started building on. I was originally going to have this like a sunroof type thing, and then I just said, oh, what the hell, I like the aesthetic, so I just built this particular way. Which way am I looking now? Okay. This door over here actually doesn't lead to anything yet. That's one of the reasons it's locked. And this is day 5. Oh, so I have 2 days to prepare for a horde. Okay, sure, why not? Alright, refuel. Wait, what do I have in here? Okay, a whole lot of crap that I probably don't need right now. Alright, so I got that. Random clothes that I picked up from random zombies. My skill athletics is now... Okay, sure, whatever. Mecha, remember when I told you that I had the creative mode, the creative on with the flying and stuff? No, not always, but for this game I do. I cheat the hell out of this game. I mean, hell, look, I've got bulletproof glass blocks, 343, 789 concrete mix. You know you're not going to get that on day 5. Come on. Come on, let's be reasonable. Let's get real here. Let alone gasoline and stuff. And considering you're going to actually see me open up the menu in a moment. Oh, I do cheat the hell out of this game. I outright admit it. See? Creative. And then here you go, wonderful creative mode. But what we're gonna do is be a real bastard, mainly because they're real bastards. Oh, no, I want turrets. Why? Because we love you. Oh, they changed it, it's 10 now. Good deal, Mecha. I know you've been pushing for that for a while now, so... Green tank tap, I'm just going to drop that there. Have my wiring tool. I do not cheat on every game, Meow Mix. Quit trying to stir... quit trying to shit stir there. Come on now. You outright saw me play the other zombie game and run like hell. And then what was the other one that I played? Oh yeah, Warframe. YouTube is a very weird place right now. Like, it's not a place that you would actually... It's not something that you should feasibly consider as making a living off of. Because, basically, it's the point where YouTube has realized that people can move in on the club. They realize that people can make money, and they're trying to see how they can get the money away from the people that are making it and into their own coffers. Basically, it's a situation of it's a good old boys club, and you ain't in it, and they want to keep you out of it. Hey, Cupful! Good to see ya. I'm setting up for Horde Night for zombies. Oh, what was it? It was... I need these. That's not likely to happen anytime soon. It's gonna cost them a lot before they realize what they're giving up. Unfortunately. YouTube is not what it used to be. And basically, again, this basically changed the moment they started realizing, oh shit. Well, that too. They started realizing, oh shit, but they started realizing that there was money involved. That they could be getting that was going to where everybody else's... Oh, you little shit. Damn it. Once they realized there was money to be made that they weren't getting, that's when everything started to go crazy. Oh, yeah. But the way they see it, guess who else is not getting the money? Us. They want them to get the money. They don't want us to get the money. And when, you know, PewDiePie did what he did and got all those that sweet revenue and stuff, they realized that there's a lot of revenue that they feel they should be getting that they're not. I haven't played Friday the 13th yet. I've seen some interesting things on it, but I don't have the game, and I probably would honestly die very quickly. You have to use mouse. I don't like that sound. I knew it! Every time! It's lagging. How, you bastard! It's lagging so much I can barely aim. But really, when it comes to YouTube, that is what pretty much happened. It was... They saw we were getting money, And they said that's money that should be in our pockets, not theirs, so we need to find a way to basically corner that down so that the ad revenue that comes out largely comes to us and we can make a big bunch of excuses why we don't have to pay, which turned into demonetization. That's basically what it is. They say it's not advertiser friendly, but honestly they don't give a damn about that. All it really is, it's a big excuse that, hey, we don't have to pay you. We get the content, but we don't have to pay you. And it is going to cost them. Oh, absolutely. But they don't care. Because they're not exactly the sorts that kind of think these things through. That would require foresight, and most businesses in general these days don't really work with long term. They just don't. It's not a thing that happens. It would be nice. Oh, shit. It would be wonderful, but it's not likely to happen. There we go. That's the one thing I keep getting confused on this. You have to use the left mouse to pivot and then the right mouse button to place. And it kind of screws me up a little. I'm not sure how you make money off of it at all. I don't make anything. Seriously, I do not make anything. Patreon? Am I wearing a baseball cap? No. I'm not wearing any cap. I could probably put my fedora on. This is my little microphone. Might be out of range. Oh, there we go. I've never been one for baseball caps. I like, you know, fedoras and stuff from time to time. See, I don't really know what I would give Pete, because Patreon, they offer perks and stuff, and quite frankly, I don't really know what I would offer for perks. Yeah, it's not a cap. That's a good start. Let's see. Let's build a second peripheral. Pick up that small stone. if I start offering them my singing Meow Mix, I think they would probably start demanding refund for soul that I don't have. Oh, this sounds like a zombie horde. Where are you? I hear you. Okay, this game has got to be... Okay, is that the wind? Was that seriously the wind? Did I just freak out about the wind? God, that's lame. That's lame, but I did it. Oh shit! What the hell is that? What the hell just happened there? They like dogpiled and now they're like ganging up on that one. Are they like... What the hell are they doing? Let me see if I can chase them away because that's really weird. Alright, you know what, guys? Yep, you and I are thinking the same language. Come on, give me something purple. I love fedoras. I don't know if I have mine nearby right now. Oh, I do! There you go. Just for you, couple of nuts. Just for you. Howdy. You know what? This will have to do. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my rebar away. I'm getting like multiple hordes. Now I'm not using about that wall. See, the game does weird things. Really weird things like that. Oh, that little shit. Did one of them actually... Hello, Sam the Great. How you doing? I'm annoyed because they just went and... I need my worst time for me to get rid of my rebar. Which is really great for those of you that don't know. It is really great for repairing stuff in a pinch. Oh, now what? You little shit. You know what? No rocket launcher for you. There. Not happy that one of them could be running around inside my base and wrecking everything. That is not cool. Somebody did not like my, Have I ever had a goatee? Yes. I've worn a goatee before. I just like to basically bring all this out. I just like to grow everything out. I have worn a goatee before. Yes, Draco does have a goatee. I'm gonna need to get back out there and find out where my weak points are. Hope that there are no zombies, because they busted a pretty big hole in there, and I'm gonna need that to last. I'd already fortified most of that, but that there's a weak point. It is annoying to keep up with. One thing that this game likes to do is spawn zombies in really odd places. And at really inopportune times. Like you can see, they hit all the way up here, and they shouldn't have been able to. Thankfully, I can like patch this up really easily. Yeah, Mecha Draco's a guy. Pretty cool guy too. Yeah. Really? You want me to get cobblestone for that? Of course. Are you kidding me? Really? You know what? Fuck you. That's fine. Anyone else? There we go. much I had to use for just a Horde Knight and stuff, that's not going to be that big of a deal. And the reason that I'm using gas generators is because if I use different ones, well, that's going to be a problem. Really? Okay. If I use different means, it's not going to really work. Well, I don't know. Her and zombies both seem to chew up intelligence at every turn. But your mileage may vary on that shit. Good old Fruit Oompa Loompas. All right. This way I won't get my shit wrecked so badly. Oh, okay, so it only goes so far. Alright. Let's try this. There we go. And then I want ammo. I'm gonna put a catwalk around at some point. Come on. no, she'll never be. Are you kidding me? That's too valuable of a cash cow. She's never gonna be without that stuff. Come on now. She needs her marketing gimmick. Lord knows she can't gimmick anything else. I'm telling you, the only out she's got at this point is if she knocks some poor bastard up. As much as I don't like those MG Toe people, you know, she is exactly, good old Fruit Lupus is exactly what they warn people about. To a freaking T. Yeah, a lot of us tend to view it that way. If nothing else, we met some really interesting people. I hope after all this finally reaches whatever conclusion that people stick around. I think it's one of those where people kind of, I mean, how many times have I said, okay, I'm done with it, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, this again. It drags, it has this weird, screwed up way of, like, dragging you back in, kicking and screaming. It really is a black hole. It does not let anything or anybody escape. Not even porn eggs. Maybe, I mean, you could call it a hoot, but at the same time, I look at it like, it's like watching one of those hilarious train wreck, car wrecks, as they call it. You know, there's only so much you can watch the same wreck over and over again before it really just isn't that much of a thing. Oh, good God. See, this area was hit. I was wondering what the noises were that one time, and this is like the little underside area that I wanted to build some like towers and stuff on. So now I have some basic perimeter defenses set up. That should make it a little easier if anything breaks through the side, because I know exactly where they're gonna go. I mean, I could build this as like a different catwalk, and I think I probably should. We're gonna build it out here. Let's see, they've already done some damage. And it won't let me put it on top. So I'm gonna have to break those. That's why I'm glad for that. That way, I can create some stuff. I think I'll just create another gate out the side. The one thing I don't like about the fences. I love the fences, but zombies tend to spawn on them in really weird ways. And again, even though I am using creative, at the same time I have to place and upgrade everything. And if I get caught out here and one of these things hit me, I am going to take damage. It is not God mode. Did I just hear what I think I heard? One of them was carrying bottled water, okay. It wasn't as bad as when I was in Project Zomboid and looking around in the school, and what do I find in the desks but freaking heavy rounds. One of those special schools, I guess. This is an interesting place just because I have like snowberries and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like snowberries and cotton and stuff for making tea with. Doopy 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 doopy. Yeah, but as soon as she finds... let's be honest, she's just looking for the next thing to take advantage of. She's laying low, she's reassessing a situation, and she's trying to figure out how she can use whatever situation to her advantage. That's exactly what's going on right now. She's quiet on the surface. On the surface! Oh, Mecha doesn't really... Mecha is one of my friends that's here in Tennessee, but he's never had the express displeasure of having to deal with Joy or her disciples, as I call them, which they are a cult. But, you know, all that aside, he's never had to deal with that. He's been left out of that lurch, mainly because nobody really should have to put up with that shit. Personally, I hope she does. I would love to see her go down to the hurricane right in the middle of its path. They can use her as like a flotation device for all that hot air. Or they could weigh down the buildings to keep them from blowing off with nothing else but the sheer girth of her freaking ego. Yeah, I'm in Tennessee. That's a me, not Mario. Actually, considering who I'm talking about, Mecha, it is actually nice. Be glad you did not have to deal with this person. I've had to deal with her bullshit for months now, even not being involved in shit. So actually, it's really nice, and other people here in the chat will tell you, well, I'd say they would clue you in, but really, you're better off not knowing. More like Earthquake Katie. Because at this point, if she gets any larger, she is going to shake the ground while she walks. With that cleansing pizza and hamburger grease diet that is so healthy for her and cleansing her. Yeah, I'm trying to fix spots that I know they're going to come after. Oh, that's mean to the hurricane. Yeah, well. It signed up for this. And considering one of them was named Gaston, I mean, you're pretty much opening yourself up for interesting times at that point anyway. That's the one thing that I never really got about her. Why she just never decided to move to the coast. Then she could basically reenact a dramatic retelling of a favorite timeless classic, Gone with the Wind. She always wanted to be a stage star. Maybe it could be because she already knows that Mother Nature doesn't like her, and that's one issue she's not going to push. Gasp. Maybe once upon a time she was a clusterfuck, but now she's something else. Now she's more like the Untouchables. I'm removing this because I don't want zombies to massively spawn in here. Jomi, or I don't know if it's Jomi or Jami, you know, that would be awesome. I absolutely love that shit, you know, get everybody in a circle, pull up some chairs, you know, donuts and coffee. Hell yes. If you're ever in this part of Tennessee, I am totally down. Just don't be a stalker, please. Don't worry, I won't pull a social proposal and go, if you actually manage to find my place, then I'll give you milk and then be a complete ass. But I tell you what, if you ever do pop by and there's like nothing going on and I'm not like busy with work, hell yeah, by all means pull up some chairs and we'll sit down and have ourselves a good time. Oh, and the Phillip is not a chew toy, and you cannot, this is the special Meow Mix rule, you cannot run off with my damn cat. She knows what she did. Hey, I've got D20s. Not for days, but I've got D20s. Mountain Dew, I'm good for. Yeah, root beer, hey, cool, sure. I've got some board games. I've got a deck of cards. I could probably stand to get a new one. Oh, you're in the South also. Now, are you in Tennessee or are you in a different spot? Yeah, basically what Social Repose did, he put out a video that basically showed stuff with his house and stuff and turned around and said, you know, he said, if you can find it, I'll give you a glass of milk. And like in typical fashion, like always happens whenever you challenge the internet, what happens? Someone actually called him on it. They found his house and they showed up. And he basically didn't even like give the lady a hug or anything like that and like good job and such. He turned around and was like, no, get out now. And it's like, while I understand he's not going to maybe like people showing up at his door, at the same time, you open yourself up for that. What do you expect is going to happen? You challenge the internet. And the internet accepts. It always works out that way. It always happens that way. And if people think it's ever going to be otherwise, well, they're just fooling themselves. So me, I'm just like, okay, just don't be a dick and bring food. We'll make it a potluck. We'll pull up some chairs. If there's enough of you, I hope you bring chairs. By the way, just in case anybody wonders, no, I do not think I'm relevant enough that I'm going to attract a crowd. That usually doesn't happen. But again, when you say things and the internet hears, they're like, yeah, sure, we'll come just to see what happens. So next thing you know, you have 100 people in your doorstep that don't care about you one way or another. They just want to see how you're going to react. Which I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not exactly sure. We're going to have to find some room for y'all, but alright. Just, oh yeah, and as long as people aren't trying to force their way into my house and, like, take stuff, because that would suck. Oh yeah, exactly. Don't provoke the internet. That's a bad idea. Something Fibro, my Ebola AIDS grape flavored, should have learned a long time ago. But, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink it, even when you catapult them into the ocean and tie them down with lead weights. Not for lack of trying. We have tried. Oh, really? Okay. Bring food and drink. Just saying. No. Mecha, if you challenge the internet to make you popular, there is famous and then there is infamous. And when you're talking that kind of infamous, that's not something you want. Not at all something you want. You can get famous. Or you may or may not get famous. You can always get infamous. Fangirls, that's funny. I get people that get interested. Curious even, but... Meowmix, that's probably not gonna happen. I am okay with that as well. I'm glad you've never done anything bad enough to qualify. It's easy to get infamous, it's hard to get famous. Especially in today's world. But there is a divinity in the simple things. Oh yeah, I should probably check on my other lights. Oh yeah! Probably a good idea. Okay. Oh yes, I do. I know I do. I just don't remember where I put it. I think it's in here. Yes. And then there were the gas barrels that I got from across the street. I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure what is in that one little tank. I want the one upstairs. That's alright, I refilled that not too long ago. And... so now we've got some basic perimeter stuff. Question is where they are going to show up. Because it stays 6. Oh wait, what is my... okay, so I've actually pretty much tapped that as far as I can. Alright, that's good. I've got enough bullets there that a good swarm will get eaten up. I'm not standing in line, and I'm not standing out. That's why I always find it weird whenever, you know, Joy's little disciples, and it's always them that do this, which is how you can always tell, especially Russians. His favorite line is, you think you're trying to be relevant, or you think you're so relevant, and I'm like, you've never really paid attention to a damn word I've ever said, have you? Because if you've ever paid attention to anything I've said, you'd know that couldn't be farther from the truth. I never think I'm the relevant one. Are you kidding me? More often than not, I'm the clueless one. Sometimes you have to beat me over the head with something, just be like, oh, wow, oh, okay, sure. And even then, I'm a little bit on the hesitant side. But as far as relevant goes, not really. They're sitting there going, you want the attention, and I'm like, for what? I make crappy YouTube videos. You know? If I do something noteworthy, sure, of course I'll want attention for that, but there's not much to draw attention to, guys. But if people enjoy it, again, hey, cool, I'm glad. Okay, probably... Alright, so I want something to go along here. Again, anybody that enjoys it, I'm glad. Unlike people that talk the talk but don't walk the walk, I actually prefer to try and be on the humble side. I mean, for me, this is a hobby. I meet interesting people through it here and there, and that's great. I don't really see myself as being I will pretty much swear to you that I will never be the next PewDiePie or Markiplier or anything like that. There are some things that will happen, like me going to sleep, or like wearing this hat. Those are things that will happen. Me being some famous superstar is just not in the cards. Hey, no, hey, if that's your goal, that's cool. He loves what he does. You know, he's definitely good at what he does. Negs definitely is. He's good at what he does. He has his own little style, and it fits with him, and it's cool. So, personally, I got nothing bad to say about him. The worst that I could say about him is that he defended Joy a little harder than most, but hell, at the same time, I defended her more than I should have too. So I can't really judge a person for that. And his comments on how people can be with these little factions and stuff, quite frankly, I'm sitting there going, pick up the phone because I called it. You know, I totally get where he's coming from in a lot of those regards. So again, it's not something that I can't really judge him for any of that. But he's got his style, and honestly, I hope it succeeds. It's actually, I mean, he's got, what, 7.5k subscribers? So, I mean, it's obviously done him really well. He's got a niche that he's found, and he's working it. And he's steadily making improvements bit by bit. Me, I've got a cam. I put things on that cam. That's basically it. Oh yeah, he does. You know, to some extent, there's always a side that you never see on camera, but I get the feeling that off camera, he's a pretty easygoing guy for the most part, that if you were actually sitting around a fire pit, he'd be the one that would be telling all different kinds of jokes and like ragging you and giving you hell, but in a hilarious sort of way. Because guys tend to do that. Oh, you little shits! Here, come over here. I want to see if these turrets work. What? Is there a reason you're not shooting these things? You're tracking him, but not shooting him. I am disappointed in you. don't tell me that they screwed up the turrets. There you go. Damn it. Hold still, let me shoot you. Hate when that happens. There. Oh, you little bastard. Heads up. Now I need to find out why. Because that's not a good thing to find out right now. Target strangers. Target zombies. Question is, why are you not firing? Oh, there we go. Now who did it shoot? Is there a zombie hiding over there? So apparently I have to fill them up. Or lock ammo. Oh god, I don't know what to think about Mike. I really don't. He seemed decent enough for a while, and sometimes he lays low, but then a lot of other stuff is just like, I don't understand where the hell he's coming from. I'm not sure who Chris is. It's probably better that I just don't know. But you get those guys in there that just pull all kinds of stuff. They ought to know better. There's a certain point where you're like, wait a minute, hold on, something's not right. I try to be decent. I'm not going to tell you I'm the most perfect person in the world because, that's funny. But no, I try to be a decent person. I try to be the same person on camera that I am off camera. Quite frankly, I don't know any other way to be. But I'm not going to tell you I'm some perfect paragon because I'm certainly not. Honestly, I really can't speak of the guy. I don't really know much of anything about him. Considering he's probably the only thing that has ever crossed his mind is, you know, whatever Joy has probably told him about me and stuff, then, you know, Lord knows what's going through his head. Or maybe he just doesn't care about that either which way. Which, if that's the case, then fine by me, really. I said it from the beginning. You don't have to like me or hate me. You don't have to agree with me. You can disagree with me all you want. You can think that I'm absolutely full of crap, and that's awesome. But just treat me and mine with respect. That's basically it. And there's a big difference between that and, if you question me too much, I'll block you. I've fielded plenty of questions by now, including from some folks that I was like, I bet this is a troll just looking to start shit. But I do give people their moment to speak, and then after that, then I have no problem blocking them. Because you can't reason with crazy. Not even with a chainsaw. But I do believe in giving everybody their fair say, because you never know when that person you think is coming across as one way might actually be doing something entirely different. So I never like to just slam the door in somebody's face like that. Now if they're a complete asshole, then yeah, at that point. And I usually try, oh hello, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3. But they're all crossing the street. They want nothing to do with me. Oh, nope, this one. This one I think wants a piece of me. And hilariously enough, it's a woman. Must be one of my, just another starstruck fan. Nope, the moment I said that, she's like, okay, fuck this. Even the zombie is like, forget you. Nice. Then again, the zombie comes off as a little bit of a flake anyway, which if it's even flaky as a zombie, then I'm better off without. I'm telling you, even the zombies, guys. Even the zombies flake on me. I just don't even know. She must be like one of those trendy Jersey Shore zombies, the hipster zombies that were eating brains before it was fashionable. Only they take their brains with a cup of mochaccino over ice, not too warm, with a dash of cream, but only a little bit. Okay, what the hell just happened? Everything just got significantly brighter. Even with the zombie chicks, I've got no luck. What the hell? Get closer to them and they will come. You know what? I decided that I don't like flakes very much. You just keep coming and going and coming and going. So you know what? Oh, quit bowing your head low. There. Dead. That's what I think about flakes. Did you even have anything interesting? I think one of them actually dropped dead in the street. Oh no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a 5th one that's going through over here. Interesting. I don't see any lurking around the backdrop, so that's good. Well, joke's on them. I've had mine all replaced by methane, and a black hole in place of whatever's supposed to pass for my soul. The disciples have been screaming about it for years, and, well, now it's true. I need your blood, I need your time. Whatever you've got, I'll make it mine. I just don't care, I'm all hot air, and boy do I have plenty to spare. Yes, that was song parodying again. I never claimed it was good song parodying, but it was song parodying. That would require talent. Still working on that part. As some of you might definitely figure out, I've got a long way to go. that sounds... That was not Lady Gaga's Bad Romance. That was I Need Your, what was it? Like Pentatonics, I Need Your Love. Oh, I need your... I think about you every time I pass your door. But I can't see you anymore. And that's the reason I've been in the dark. I've been a stranger ever since we fell apart. Yeah, today is not a good singing day. Ah! Like an angel. Ah, that's funny. You have a very interesting sense of angels. It has not been the best situation. Oh, you want me to sing it? To sing Bad Romance? Meh. Actually, if you want a really good performance of Bad Romance on the rocks with the choreography and stuff, they did a really good a cappella version of that. They did an excellent version of it, actually. Although I will say that Pentatonics is easily one of the best a cappella groups out there. Unfortunately, I still don't know what they're going to do and how they're going to recover from Avi, though. Avi's disappearance. Whoa! You seeing that? Hello, asshole. There. Dead asshole. Oh, it's a different kind of pond. Okay. See? This is under in the pond. Uh-oh. So where did they spawn them? Because sometimes it will spawn them in a freaking horde. And I hear one moving. I know my door hasn't been cracked. I heard them. I hate when the game decides to spawn them in. Such a pain in the ass. And the sad thing is, I don't know which direction they're going to hit. Because sometimes they'll come in from they usually start with a specific direction and go from there. If they come at me from the side or the front, I'll be good. If they come at me from the back side, if they go at it like a rogue and get me from behind, yeah. That could be a problem. Because I'm not even remotely set up back there. Oh, on the 7th day? On the 7th day, the horde comes through. Like that mass that you saw that just that had come through earlier, it's going to get a lot bigger than that. A whole lot bigger than that. I think I'm going to replace this with an actual gate in and out. And I'm going to put like a double gate system in here. Because in these block spaces, you can actually put 2 doors. So you can make like a double airlock, which is usually what I usually do. Oh yeah, no. Basically, okay, the reason it's 7 days to die is every 7 days the horde comes through. And it's mostly by the end of day 7 that the horde is going to come through, actually. So not even directly on day 7. I know these are good to go. Alright, so since that's good to go, I need to do some repair work. So every 7 days, basically. So multiply it by 7, there you go. So day 7, day 14, day 21. And if you get a paintbrush, you can actually paint the inside to look like whatever you want. I mean, I actually did put a window here so I could see zombies die. I am going to somewhat build out here and expand eventually. What I'm going to wind up doing is, like, this is going to be a wall, and there's going to be a catwalk around the whole thing. Oh no, Horde, like for the Horde. Yeah, day 14, day 21. Like this little section here, I actually was just randomly busting stuff, and I happened to find a little alcove inside there. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to make an area. Because I do things like that. I'm a weirdo. I know, you're all terribly surprised by this. Alright, now what I really need to get... Because I've been bit by bit... I've been bit by bit building on this. Oh yeah, you've seen a couple of them in different variations. The bigger ones, the ones that are like heavy set with like the white ones, they're a new zombie, the Eaters. The problem is this game likes to spawn things in places that it should not. I could put windows up here. I might actually put windows in here. I just don't like the idea of zombies getting in and seeing me, but why not? I can at least see them coming. Because I don't want them getting in here. And right now, that's my biggest exposed point. I love Steam games. I wish I had a better computer so that I could, like, host more stuff. I would like to, I would actually like to get a server going at some point for this, which would be really fun. Like I said, I know that Tim and Mandy have been trying to get theirs going. And they're actually pretty fun to play around with and such. Poor Tim, though. He kept getting chased by bears. The bears seemed to love him. Awesome dude to play around with. So is Mandy. When you get past a lot of the joy stuff, a lot of the folks that I've met through that have actually been really cool, and some of them can be really fun to play with. Like, I played a little bit with Beezy over Terraria, and she was like, oh, okay. No, no, no. I'm keeping the zombies out. Because they are not welcome. They are not very friendly guests. Steel. Give me steel. Yoink. Alright. The objective is that if they breach, I'm going to be somewhat prepared. No, I'm definitely not social repose. One, I don't have his hot girlfriend. Two, I do not have his skills with his getup. Or his setup, and I certainly don't have the production quality. I'm definitely beat across the board there. I don't know what to make of him, but you know what? I will say this. It's gotta take a hell of a lot of work to create a getup like that. So my hat's off to him, because I certainly can't pull that off. I don't know why I decided to choose the Indian name either, but you know what? Hey, again, it works for him. I honestly don't get him either. Maybe that's part of the appeal. I mean, think back to like Marilyn Manson. How many people got that guy? But they loved him. I really don't either. I hear about stuff when stuff happens. But again, he can pull that off really well. Really interesting. So, I mean, between the way that he does his getup, and apparently someone told me that was like acrylic paint that he wears that can't really breathe very well. So, wow. It is. It is just so much work. And he puts a lot of work into it, and he does get back for it. So, I mean, again, I may understand it, I may not understand it, but there's a lot of things I don't understand, so I can't knock social repose. I really can't. Now, I will say that he did have it coming when it came to the fan finding his house and stuff, because he put himself out there, and that's what you get when you put yourself out there like that. It's gonna happen. You basically figure on it. Really? Of course. Concrete. And I really could just put down the blocks and such, but if I misplace something, then it's a pain in the butt to try and break it. And I can at least say that I put in a little bit of effort into building up on my base and upgrading everything. I don't have some magic button that automatically fixes everything. Even if there was, I still would go through and do it this way, just because it's just... it gives me at least some sort of a cap. Yes, I am cheating the hell out of this game, but I'm not completely cheating it. There's still stuff that I have to deal with. Like I was saying earlier, basically, he just turned around and he said, you know, anybody that can actually find his house, that he would give them like a cup of milk and so on. Well, someone actually came through, blogged the whole thing every step of the way, and they got to his house, and he basically chased them off, didn't even give them the cup of milk and everything. And quite frankly, it could have gone a lot better, so I don't understand. I understand, you know, oh wow, somebody showed up at my house, but again, when you ask for it, it's gonna happen. When you challenge someone to find your house, they're gonna find it. It's just a matter of time. Especially when you make a contest about it and you have X amount of fans. He's lucky it didn't go a lot worse, personally. I don't know. She seemed alright, more or less, but, I mean, yeah, she was crying, and the thing of it is, it didn't have to go that way. There were a lot better ways to have handled that. And considering that he is someone that you could say have been a veteran of everything, he doesn't have as much excuse as someone that has like 20 subs and does something like that. They should still know better, but he's been there long enough that he should understand how these things work. So he did. There's no excuse from him there. All right. Oh, that's right. I want steel. How the hell did I run out of steel already? There we go. Because this is what they're going to try to break. This is what I need to stay up. Because if they take out the supports, all of that above is going to come crashing down. And you have to be careful about building. Like, I can build with rebar and it's not so bad, but if I build without the rebar, it's gonna fall apart without supports. Alright. Fine, I'll get the damn cobble. Doesn't mean I have to like it, but I will get the cobble. Because this area is another inside area. I'm going to eventually put more turrets here so I have another viewing area on the ground floor. Because this will keep me at a nice fan distance, or a nice fan out distance. I still don't know which direction they're going to attack. I can try and lead them, but I have the sneaky suspicion that the game is going to like pull a 180 on me and be like, oh, by the way, we're actually going to do this. Sucker. I'll be like, oh, you little bastard. Because I rage game. So when I rage game, I curse like a sailor, and I don't care. Some of you have seen that already. If you've seen earlier Let's Plays like XCOM and stuff, then you've definitely seen what I've been talking about. I wasn't really aware of what their relationship was, whether it was a marriage or not. Then again, they love each other, so yay team. Now she's quite talented. She can play, she can sing. Whew, he landed a good one there. Say whatever you will about Jacqueline, but I will say this. She's got talent. I have seen her sing, I have seen her play. You know, it's not just sitting on the sidelines. She's got her own shtick going that even if you remove him completely from the equation, she's still her own person. So I will say that. She's got the talent and she shows it. As one lucky dude right there. So if anything, I would say it would probably be more of the opposite. If anybody's the hanger-on, it might be. I can't say for sure. Again, I'm not as huge on the scene as most are, but just from what I've seen. I like her voice personally. She has great control, and she's got some passion in that soul of hers. Ain't something you see every day. She's got a talent with singing that not many actually have, and that is expression. Like, she will sing. There are people that sing, and then there's people that sing. Like, she pours her soul out into it when she sings, and you hear that in her voice. That is not something that you can train in somebody. They either got it or they don't. It's the big, and it's not a really hard thing to acquire, actually. It really isn't. To maintain is a different story, because again, it's the difference between someone that is singing because they are putting that passion into it and someone that just wants to make a quick buck. A good example, I was talking about Love Never Dies. Ramin versus Ben. Ramin's there to collect a paycheck and be the pretty boy. Ben Lewis, holy crap, he's got that passion. And that's why I like his fandom. He exudes it, he carries it, he lives and breathes it. And when the couple of times that I've listened to, Jacqueline Glenn's actual singing, she puts that effort in. She puts that soul in. And I can easily respect that. Steak. I was listening to some of her solo pieces and stuff. Oh, what do we have here? We have dogs. Oh shit, we have dogs. We have 4 zombie dogs. I hate even one of those damn things. And they're just running through. 5? Any others? Who else died? And the zombie dogs never have loot on them. But again, sometimes you'll have zombies that will come through, like where you see my crosshair, you'll see like a horde of zombies just go down the street, and they'll just walk down that way, and they'll completely ignore you. Unless you go out of your way to like start something. Is that a fire barrel? Oh no, that's something else. But you know what? I still don't like that zombie. So, fuck you, zombie. Oh no, yeah, I don't think anybody's getting mad at me. Oh hey, plants I can steal. I'll come back for those later. Oh no, I was saying there were dogs. Just a moment ago, there were like 4 or 5 dogs. It's already day 6. So I need to decide what I'm going to do here. Get rid of this, because this is an obvious weak point. There were 4 that ran around that way. I'm not sure if that is a warning. I could still probably steer them if that's how it turns out to be. I get nervous when I see zombies start spawning around in here though, because it means that the fences are being used as like a spawning guideline. Oh, people will be mad? Ah, whatever. You know, if there's one thing I've seen about any kind of social media platform, you'd be surprised how quickly people's opinions change so quickly. So very quickly. You know, one minute they love you, the next minute they hate your guts, and then the next minute after that they love you again. Even Monday Matt commented on it the one time. You know, other people have commented on it where it's like this: you'll say something they agree with, and then they love you, and then the next minute they're like, "Well, I don't know about that." So then it's immediately they hate your guts, and then after a little bit they love you again. It's one of the weirdest things. It was like that whole thing with me and Kimmy, you know, just in her say-so, people that liked me 1 second all of a sudden hated my guts and were talking shit. And now that she's gone, some of those people have come back and they're like, oh, we love you like nothing ever happened. It's like, alright. Well, hi. I'm definitely aware of it, but I'm like, alright, it is what it is. I ain't gonna fuss or fight about it. I just enjoy it while it lasts. However long it lasts. Because what you have today could easily disappear tomorrow. And the mob you raise today will be the same mob that devours you tomorrow. Just how it goes. It really is. So that's why I have no aspirations for that. I'm not everybody's favorite this or that. I'm just a dude with a camera that talks shit and plays video games. Take me away from the camera, I just work I work, you know, day to day. I pay the bills. You know, pretty much like anybody else. Oh yeah, no kidding. Well, there were plenty of people that I was supposedly friends with, and then the moment she started talking crap, immediately shifted gears like that. Like the day of. Suddenly I was like the evil one where like a day beforehand, you know, oh, Phil's so great, he's this, he's that. Which is why the very people that I kind of look at, kind of the strangest, are the ones that are like, oh, Phil's so great and Phil's so wonderful, and I'm like, let's see what happens when there's a bad day. Let's see how much you like me then. I know Negs was saying something about like the difference between a fan and a stan. There's an even easier, worse version than that. If you're ever hearing someone talk about the person that they like, and it's basically, if you take the Gaston song from Beauty and the Beast and you replace Gaston with the name of the person that they're talking about, then you have a stan. And to add to that, if you say something's up and they're like, well, I don't care, I will support them no matter what, which by the way is really creepy, then again, you are dealing with a stan. That is someone with a very unhealthy obsession. And they need to kind of step back and tone it down a little bit. And remember, that's just a person on the other end of the screen. Yeah, I know. You've although to be honest, you have skirted that fence a couple of times. There's a couple of times that I've wondered. But the thing of it is, I'll be honest and say, okay, look. So, that whole dominating with his aura thing, really? No. I can't even dominate my production values on YouTube. Let's get real here. Hey, say what you will, I am always blunt and to the point. I will say what is on my mind, and at least you'll be able to tell whatever I'm thinking. Now, whether or not you agree with it, whether or not it's a correct assumption on my part, is another matter. Because just because I think it doesn't mean it's a correct assumption. I can fuck up like anybody else. I can't. But at least you'll know what's going through my head. Because I am hashtag blunt like a friggin' Warhammer. I will always tell people, you know, there's no big mystery. There's never, you know, Phil's mad at me and I don't know why. If you ever hear anybody say, Phil is mad at me and I don't know why, I want you to look at them and go, bullshit. Because I am too damn blunt. People know. Every goddamn time they know. Hey, I'm not the only person that's ever wondered about that. Come on now. You do lay it on a little thick sometimes. But just the same, you're still around. I'm just saying. I may mess with you, I may be blunt and brutal to a T, but I will be honest with you. From start to finish. I just prefer it that way. I prefer that people know what's going on. I prefer that there is good communication. What do you mean, what do I mean? Keep in mind there is, like, apparently a time delay. No, if you mean what I was talking about before, there's a couple of times, Meow, that you've laid it on pretty hot and heavy. Okay, don't go the don't go the assumption route. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go there. Yeah, like, okay, for instance, when you keep on going on about how I am apparently dominating people with my aura and intelligence and all of that, that's kind of laying it on just... And that's one where I'm gonna be like, okay, look, no, hold on, that's laying it on just a little thick. I appreciate the compliments. I do. I don't take it as an insult, but I'm gonna go, okay, hold on. Take a step back, calm down, simmer down. I'm not that great. I'm really not. Well, yeah, okay. Kidding is one thing, but when you keep saying it, then everybody, you start to kind of feel the environment go, and it, like I said, I wasn't the only one that took it that way, and it was one of those, like, okay, I'm just gonna, no, hold on, let me just, nope. Again, I don't take offense to it. I never mind a compliment. But just take a deep breath. Everybody just relax. Everybody simmer down and make happy trees. I can't do Bob Ross. I can't pull off his impressive afro of peace and sunshine that probably gives birth to kittens. Oh, blood fucking hell. And that's why I can't do that. Because he's way calmer than I am. He's there like, here's a happy tree, and there's a happy tree, and I'm like, oh, blood fucky hell. No. The gals do not all swoon over me. Hell, Look, I said it before, I'll say it again. It's a curiosity thing. When the curiosity is over, then they move on. That's how it goes. That's how it's always gone. So it is what it is. Again, I appreciate the compliment, but chances are the same people saying that within, a few months to a year probably will have moved on and somebody else that they fancy. And that's perfectly okay. People do that. I get that. It's just one of those things. I say that because I'm used to that sort of very thing happening. I've seen it, I've heard the same stuff over and over and over again. And it's like, okay, cool. It is what it is. I don't really think it's anything to apologize for. It's just, again, it is what it is. I don't take offense by it. No, I'm talking, okay, so as far as what I mean by, like, curiosity, I mean a lot of the folks that are swooning, as it says, it's more of a curiosity thing. And once that curiosity phase is over with, that's when that stops. Yeah, please don't worship the ground that I walk on. I walk on a lot of ground on a daily basis. That would be very tiring for anybody. I'm not even sure how that would go around, but it would probably look weird too, so please don't do that. I am totally listening to you. Again, there is the time dilation thing. Like, you're responding still a couple of seconds ahead of when I'm saying stuff. So I'm not sure if it's just a difference in, typing or whatnot. Oh yeah, no, guys do it too. Guys do it all the time. It does go both ways. I agree. I absolutely agree. Yeah, I know guys do it all the time. So yeah, that's a justifiable statement. Oh, guys and girls do it. They both do it, and they both do it equally as bad. And Meow Mix, I was teasing you about the worship thing. Simmer down. Paint some happy trees. Put on a fake afro. That way you could be the Bob Ross that I could never be. And you will get YouTube popularity. Maybe scraps of bacon. Yeah, there's definitely a time difference between, like, what's being streamed and said and so on. Now, calm down. Yeah, no lovers quarrel. I don't even know where that one came from, but okay. I'm kind of over social media for the most part at this point. I barely get on Facebook. I will occasionally get on Twitter, but I don't post anything anymore. And that's just to see what's going on with certain people and how they're doing. what's my food and water looking like? I should probably check that since it tends to go down quickly. See, my water's already going down like crazy. When you're in fly mode, it does that. There's my goofy looking person with a goatee. There's your goatee. What do I got for... Let me see, do I have anything for science? Yes, I always want science. Do it yourself. Okay, cool. Won't let me get that. Won't let me get that. What else do I have? Crafting and thickness. Thickness. Wow. Using my words. Camel. I should probably get that. There we go. Buy that. Fast Eddie. Loot 25% faster. Sure, I'll take that. Secret stash. Yes, I want that. Oh yeah, no. There are creepers, guys, and gals across the way. Which is why dating sites have been so interesting. Okay, 20 for that, but it wouldn't be enough. Treasure radius. See, now I definitely know that it's taking some time because to get through, because I mentioned the goatees bit a moment ago, and y'all are just hearing that now. But okay, it is what it is. Makes having conversation a little difficult. It's not quite like you now in that regard, where I can like hear it instantly and then respond. So that's a little different. But okay. There we go. Bad mechanic. Put another into archery. Or no, maybe riflery. Yeah, seriously. Don't be crying about this. Oh, that doesn't look good. Not even for a dusk. That does not look good at all. That does not look good. Hover over here and see if there are any zombies that have moved around. Because the last time I went over in front of this shop, there was like a wolf that was hovering around here and killing zombies, which was actually pretty awesome. If there are regular wolves and not zombie wolves, they will actually... they will attack. What is that? Like an end of the world flyer? Sure, okay, why not? This no, I think she's still here, just taking some time to herself. It's not going to let me look in through some of these windows. There was one window that it did let me look through, and I know there was a zombie there. Here it is. So that wouldn't be a bad place to somewhat take over. No. She was not hitting on me. It was just one of those laying it on thick, like, okay, there's compliments, and then there's going a bit heavy with compliments to where it starts to be like, okay, I'm not that great. I'm not that great. I'm just not that great. I'm just a guy. There's compliments, and then there's piling them on in a way that it's like, okay, no, it's being done to death now. It's time to back off. That's also why I'm careful about how I try to approach this most of the time, so that this sort of thing doesn't happen. But it doesn't look like some things can be avoided, I guess. Oh, see that there? That is a zombie. Oh yeah, she's not a bad. Meow is cool. Meow is cool. Welcome back. Hey, that is a possibility. All I know is I wasn't the only one to, I was not the only one to come to that conclusion. And nobody's insulting you, Meow Mix. Calm down. Seriously, relax. Oh, there's a zombie there. So I'm going to steal your plants. Anybody else coming to sneak up on me? Aside from maybe everybody? Who is that? Oh, this? If you watch the door, there's a hand going through the door, which means there's a zombie. Oh, there's two zombies trying to break through. And I can look through the windows and see certain things in the garage. I almost took this building over. But this is Horde Day. This is day 7. What I'm actually going to do... Where's my map? This is what I want to do. So I want to basically go straight from where I am, and I'm going to go here, because that fort-like location is where there's going to be a trader. Think I'm going in the right way? Okay, I am. And hopefully I will not run into or be shot. Or not shot, but chased by buzzards. Oh, my neck hurts. Little white speck in the background is where I'm headed, but I'm also headed into territory I may start seeing a lot of zombies here. I'm expecting to see birds at some point. Okay, that was not what I thought it was going to be. Good. I did not take the Aura thing personally. Like I said, I didn't take any of it personally. The thing that was a little concerning, and not just to myself, was that it was one of those, like, okay, you tell a joke, but then you keep saying it over and over again in a way where people start to wonder if you're not headed down a particular path where it's like, okay. And I don't know whether you just realize that you don't realize that you're doing it, or, you know, what the case is regarding that, but again, this is not something that I took personally. If I had taken it personally, if I had taken something personally, I guarantee you would know. there would be no question in your mind, and I would outright say it as much. But I've already said, I did not take it personally. Oh, really? There we go. Drop dead. Zombie. Are you seriously still alive? What is up is I'm currently drinking water. I'm gonna go with new topic at this point because this is just getting, again, I've already said that I didn't take it personally, so this is a conversation that's not really going any further along at this point. This is moving a lot slower. Give us a moment. I think the world's trying to catch up to me. There you go. It's a little better. That's a coal scene. Come on. Question is this open? I don't do well with baseball hats. I don't like them. I just don't. Here we go. That's easy. You just take a baseball bat and wrap barbed wire around it, because that's all Negan's baseball bat is. It is a barbed wire bat. Alright, so here's the real question. Can I actually get in here? Because before, it used to be that you could build, there was a bit where you could build a base, and then what wound up happening was they changed it so it would teleport you out. Yes, I would, because you'd be trying to chase after me with a baseball bat and I'd have a sniper rifle going, have fun with that. Trader Bob.
Anything you like?
Is there anything that I want? Oh, there's a lot of stuff that I want. Okay, so what has he got? More rocket ammo, springs, machete blades, trigger plates, iron armor, animal hides. See, I just go with the sniper rifle. Landmines. Yeah, I'll take some of those. I know exactly where I'll place them. Chance favors the prepared mind. I could sell bulletproof glass blocks, that's funny. So we'll sell these. Electrical parts. Wrench. Air filter landmines. Yeah, sure, why not? Headlights. Creating a vehicle and lighting. Yeah, I could go with that, but I'm not going to. Hunting knife. Flashlight. A decent shotgun. It's actually a really good shotgun. I do have shells. But I never use them. Three things that I want? Like, what are we talking about as far as what I want? There's a lot of different things that I could want. Now, as far as what I could need, that's a different matter. Okay, so what has he got? Oh, player vending machines. I could put those in. What do I want? A good woman, a family, and some sense of peace and stability. There you go. Three things that I would want. The only real three things that I would want. If I could wheel in a fourth, just enough power to protect them. That's basically it. I think that's all a person could really want. Within reason. Painting. Oh, more paintings. I cannot use.
Great doing business with you. Come back and tell your friends.
There we go. I'll switch the one for the other.
Something you like?
Just cause. It just wants to beat the crap out of me just cause. I wonder. It won't let me buy these. Oh. That explains that.
gratitude and safe travels, friend.
Read. That gives me more things to paint with.
We sell only the best merchandise.
Well, she's technically not wrong, considering there's nobody else here except for me and Bob, apparently. Which is funny that it would have to be Bob. That's actually a lot funnier than I would. It's... yeah. And sure, we'll buy 2 of those turrets. Resources. I could buy more cloth fragments. Actually, I will. But I've got some mines to put out, and I know exactly where to put them. There is stuff like football player type stuff. There are cheerleader and football zombies. Alright.
Thanks for shopping here. Come again.
Read. I can make pistols and magnums. So now I've got to get back to my base. Because I have mines. Sure, I could have spawned them before, but I wanted to see what he had. And usually if you're out after a certain point... oh, there's a zombie. And there is a small little military encampment, but I'm not going to fiddle with that. I have to be careful because I'm probably going to get chased. Oh, I know. Saltier than the ocean. Like a whole horde of slugs just took off running. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get through Horde Night and then I'm going to wrap up the stream. Because I have to actually work tomorrow and get up a little earlier. Okay, I think that's actually my place in the back there. I'm not seeing any zombie hordes. It'll be interesting to see. Very interesting to see. If my place has been hit while I've been absent. And usually, like, you see those houses that are in the background over here and such. I usually pick like a 2-story house or something like that, and I just go from there. See, like, it was at 9% and already now it's at like 1% and 0%. Oh, I'm sure it's a-coming. That's the outskirts. I'm hoping that I can make it through here without birds coming after me. Oh, there's one zombie. don't see a swarm of them. Keeping a little higher up, just in case. Because knowing me, I could very... yeah, joygasm indeed. There's another zombie. Thankfully, I'm not walking into a horde. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the horde knight, and then I'm going to wrap the stream up. Is that an actual... It is a moose. The moose is loose, so I'm going to shoot him. Let's see how well a headshot does. Apparently, it's great. Skin. Oh wait, no, I technically do. It dropped like a whole bunch of leather. Oh, animal hide. And now I really do have to head to base. Actually, I should probably just drop the meat. It's raw meat, and it will just attract zombies. Especially when I'm this close to base. Well, I hear that Braille is always good, so is Morse code. I'm sure you can fit in sign language easy enough. Guarantee you I'm going to get it for saying that one. Lathman Hardware. That's open, but it looks like it's seen better days. Better days. Something took the piss out of them. I knew that was coming. Oh, there's two zombies along the pathway. 3, 4. Vic Garrison, Pawn and Loan. And that place looks a lot bigger. I really was tempted to take it over. Is there... What is that in the background? Is that a factory? I'll chance it later. Yeah, no. I'm not leaving soon. I'm going to finish out this day so the Horde Night comes through. And after the Horde Night, after I've survived the Horde and it's gone into day 8, that's when I'm gonna do my thing. Just in case. There we go. Some landmines around the side. Honestly, to be quite honest with you though, anytime you run into anybody like Kitty, there's always going to be that part in the back of your mind that says, could I end up like that? And that's enough to make anybody want to check themselves, ruthlessly if possible. So, I see something like that and I'm like, yeah. Oh! Oh, we have zombie wolves! Dark wolves, I think these are. Yeah, those are dark wolves. A whole bloody pack of them. Hey, the dark wolves are mean. Like, super mean. Yes, I am definitely single. Hey, even still. I'm just the sort that once I've run into somebody like that, I'm just like, There we go. Anything gets too close on that end, and it will hit them with shotgun shells. Yeah, well, part of the reason that I have not wound up like the people that I don't like is because I routinely check myself, sometimes aggressively check myself, and hold myself not to become like that. That's why I often talk the way that I do. Yeah, that almost would have been not good. Oh no, she mentioned that I was single, and I'm like, yep, that's correct. I'm single. Really? All right. I wonder what I am from at for my power storage. getting closer and closer to time, because I think once it hits the 23 mark on that time is when it's going to turn around and it's going to start. Actually, no, I wanted to check up and see how much, if I could fit in another shotgun turret. How am I on power? 465 out of 582. I could fit in shotgun turrets. Yeah, I'm really over the whole drama thing. I mean, let's face it. I am like 3 years away from 40. I don't have time to run around and deal with her bullshit. I just don't. Or bullshit in general. I am just over it. I'm done with it, and I just know. Somebody else can put up with that. Save that for when people, you know, have all that time to spare and like they're, you know, in their 20s and all that. They can run around and do that stuff. I don't want to. Do not want. I'm going to purposely leave that one side open just to see. Yeah, I know. Stuff like that can become a real slippery slope, though. Attention really changes people. I'm very wary about that. I'm reminded of the Rudyard Kipling poem about what it takes to be a person, or what it takes to be a man, but woman could very well apply to that same situation. That's connected to that. That's connected to that. That's connected to that. Oh, my wellness went down a little bit. Well, whatever. It would be nice if she did, but it's not going to happen. Especially if it hasn't happened in this long, it's not going to happen. It would take a miracle, and there are some things I think are beyond the realm of even miracles. She would have to admit that she's the problem and realize that she's the problem, and that is something that will never happen. It will always be someone else's fault. There'll always be, you know, snakes and shit talkers and haters and whatever, you know, excuse you can come up with next week. And really, at some point, it's just, I don't understand how a person could do that to themselves. especially so long. I'd rather spend that time, you know, having good times and bad laughs with the people around me. Life's too bloody short. I've lost people due to suicide. I've lost people, you know, due to accidents. And there are plenty of those people that I seriously, you know, that I wish were still around, that I would love to, like, pick their brain and see what they thought about today's events, and they're no longer here. And there will never be that chance. And I have to sit and look at these people that waste their time with this bullshit and go, you know, how do you do that? How is that okay? You're missing out on so much. Stop being so goddamn stupid. But I cannot make choices for other people. Oh, welcome back, Sam. You watched that twice? Good God, that's 6 hours. I am so sorry. There's one person that's watched it like 3 or 4 times. I don't know if they've like a mini competition at this point. But you're just in time too, Sam, because in a few more minutes we're going to have the Horde show up. And hopefully we'll be able to put on a nice little show of them getting gunned down for your entertainment pleasure. Yes, that's what I'm calling it these days. Sorry, I'm not a marketing whiz. I think I will put another one in because I got those all linked. What's my count looking at now? Yeah, I thought so. I thought that name looked familiar, but okay. Alright. Oh, I could put out 2 more. Maybe I will be an asshole. At that point, there's like 50 people out there in the audience that are like, maybe? Actually, I know what I'll do, just to be on the safe side, because I am still really leery about them coming in this way. I never did like the fact that it actually, you know, popped up that it really was that long. I have never been happy about that, but not what I wanted, but okay. Oh, that's not good. That thunder. Means I'm running out of time. That means it's coming soon. I can use all the help that I can get, so I won't turn it down. The zombie herds are going to be coming soon. a few minutes, because if that's coming... Yeah, it's 1839, and 23 is when when the full blood moon hit. Now, I can use all the help that I can get in the dating field, so hey, if you know someone cool and cute, then hey. Please, no psychos. And for the love of God, no feminists and social justice warriors. I don't care how much I piss you off, please don't do that to me. Alright. Shazbot. Alright, I may have to work this a different way. There we go. Whew. Here we go. It's already it's not blood moon yet, but it's already starting to thunder. And that means it's coming up soon. Hey, Silver. We are about to see the Horde Night in just a few more minutes. I don't know, I've been seriously considering going to Huntsville. From what I was told yesterday, I've heard some good things, but I am looking to move, so I mean, shoot. By all means, totally give me the hookup. I'm cool with that. I need all the help I can get at this point. Just please, no social justice warriors. Whatever I have done to you to piss you off can never be that bad. I'm sorry. It just can't. Uh-oh. See, the sun's starting to go down. Yeah, it's getting later. After the Horde Night's over, I'm actually going to cut off the stream probably after the Horde Night's over, but that will be a little bit, so I'm going to get swarmed by zombies in a second, and we will see. I have some moderate defenses. This is open, and so is this back here. But anything that breaks through to an area, I should be able to take into account. Oh, I'm not the only one that happens to. Thunderstorms. Thunderstorms. Whew. If it's a lively thunderstorm, I'm awake. If it's a soft thunderstorm, I go to sleep. Same with water. Well, not really waterfalls. I do love waterfalls, though. Absolutely. Come down under. I've never wanted to move outside of the country. I have debated whether or not I should move out of city or out of state. Oh, yeah. Before this kicks off, Probably a good idea to eat something. No, he means Australia. How to speak Australia. Yeah, I suck at that. Eat it. My wellness already jumped up. We'll drink some yucca juice. It says it can... Oh. It's not even happened yet and it's already going down. It ain't even happened yet and it's already going down. But this is why I'm going to be building a viewing chamber. Like this little section out here is so I can watch the show go down. Well, not this. This is like the little segue. But this area right here. Oh, there's wolves! And there's one that's just sitting there. More dark wolves. They are highly aggressive, though. And they are coming in packs, which is good, because when the zombies come through, we might see them actually... Oh, I love this hat. I love this hat. And, hell, just for now, it's not really cold out to wear it, but sure, we'll go ahead, we'll go with the scarf, too. There you go. That actually does feel nice. But, we might actually see this wolf start attacking the other zombies. See, I shall shine the light on the bubblefish. Wait, this is not a bubblefish. Sticky boogity. Oh no. See, if I zoom down, he'll start trying to attack me. But he doesn't see me yet. Now, if he sees a zombie, he will attack the zombie. Oh. See how it's blood red like this? This is the blood moon. So another 2 minutes or so, we are going to see zombies like crazy. And you're going to hear this, fair warning, you're going to hear this little screech that's going to like pick up. The game will scream at you, and if you're not aware, it may cause you to like jump out of your skin. So those of you getting lulled into a sense of sleepiness, you might want to be on guard for that, so you don't like freak out and like lose half of one of your lungs. I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen with this guy. And while we're waiting on that, okay, I've got that rocket ammo. My launcher is here. I hear something. And that is an oil company that's across the way. They've come down from the side before, so that could be a thing. They've also come right down this road here. Yeah, it's getting deeper and deeper red. See, I like thunderstorms, though. I also like snow. I just like the way that it lights everything up. And this dog's like, I'm just gonna sit right here. My buddies just like got murdered, but I'm gonna sit right here. There's the scream. Oh, here it is already. They're coming this way. Oh, they shot one's head clean off. And it's still going. And I shot off one leg. And I shot off both legs, and it's hovering in place. That's messed up. There we go. I blew off its torso. Now it died. What is that? And another one that's just standing there in place. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can blow up all four limbs. It's little things like this. No, it just kills them. Okay. Did Doggo die? No, Doggo's still there. Doggo's like, I don't care. I'm just gonna sit here and watch as everything dies around me. Because they're gonna come running up. There was one that just ran underneath me. I hear a bunch of stuff. Try and make sure I'm not getting like hit from the sides. Because there's no telling where they're going to strike from. I don't think that was it just for day one, because usually there's a lot more than that. And that wolf is still sitting there. He's like, you know what? Everybody else is dying around me, but this is fair. I'm okay with this. Alright. See, there he is. Just sitting there. It's starting to lighten up a little bit. Next wave's probably going to come through here soon. There was no way it's over that quickly. Get a few things' attentions. I heard stuff moving though. Where did you go? I hear him. Wonder if they're inside there. Seriously, where did you go? I understand this is day 7, but where the hell are you? I usually get a lot more zombies than this. See, you can hear that sound that sounds like somebody's trying. Oh, there he is. There 2 of them are. Dead. I hate the runners. There you go. Is that it? Nice little TV tower there. I haven't even gone into this place yet. Oh. Oh, there's 2 of them there. Yes, come and follow me. doggo? Did doggo leave? Finally? Did doggo say fuck this? Hey, Allie! Yes, I am on flying mode. Although if there are spitters that pop up... it's not going to mean a damn bit of good. And if birds start flying in, I'm going to duck and cover. You know what? Forget you. Come over here. Thank you. Thank you for not smoking. You know what? I'm gonna blow the gate open. Why? Because I love you. Actually, I just wanted to see what would happen. I wonder if that even damaged the structure. Got something's attention. Oh. There you go. Bone apple fleet. That didn't do much. I've lost count how many zombies that was. Which for night 1 isn't bad. That was like 5 or 6 over here, I want to say. And there was X amount of number that got mowed through in a horde before. I really am cheating the game at this point here. Of course, by the time the next couple of hordes run around, they're going to be cheating me just as bad, and those packs of dire wolves were not going to do anybody any favors. Because normal wolves, if you leave them alone, will leave you alone. Dire wolves will come after you no matter what. Is that it? I know it's day 8, but it's still red, which means we might get one more push. Actually, it was Freddy Krueger that I originally had found scary. It, not so much it. And Hellraiser I thought was interesting. I really wasn't. I was more intrigued than I was scared by the Cenobites. It still was very fitting with the horror theme, though. Technically, so is it, too. Well, you have to figure that a lot of the movie companies are looking for anything they feel is going to make them a buck. You know what? I'm going to fire a rocket at this window. There you go. Boom. I'm just going to blow the windows out. Because I'm such a nice guy. Nice shot. Do I want a balloon? Sure, let's make it a shiny red one. Pennywise would approve. Stuff be getting shot, yo. Oh. Who got shot? That didn't come from the backside, which is actually what I expected to happen. I expected them to come on the backside and try and blindside me. See, Jason and Michael really weren't so much scary. Lumbering dead guy comes around and is impossible to kill. You know, not much horror there. There really isn't much horror there. Oh, this explains where all the zombies are. They're somehow popping up in here. No, video's still going. That's it, run up to the gate. And go flying! They all decided to spawn in there. Sure. Now dolls, like, the creepy dolls I do find incredibly creepy. Like the part where the kid's toy and like the kid's scribbles in Ghost Ship and stuff changed, and the rotating blocks, that I found really creepy. I still find those parts creepy. Oh hey, this one has a light on. A single light. Whoa! He just jumped up out of nowhere. I will have to come back in and take this part over. There are zombies all throughout there. You know what? Let's torch the door while we're at it. go, zombie. Who I hear hissing away like crazy. Oh, you left me a potted plant? I'm gonna steal that too. Then I'm gonna shoot out this window. Oh, I got 2 for 1. Yeah, they did this thing a job. Oh, look. A zombie. I know what you thought you were doing. You were busting up that nice little table and everything. Here's your implant. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Really? Oops, I damaged myself there. I was too close. Do 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 do. Tra la 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 la. This actually looks like a nice place. This looks like a home that I would actually like to actually have. Thing is, if I get caught here, I could get hit. I could actually get cornered here. This actually looks like a really nice house. Like a really nice house. I hear one. Oh, that's not good. That was close. Yes, I have heard of Rob Novak. I haven't heard of him doing much of anything these days. Farmer John. Wow. Even dead, you're sporting a rockin' beard. Rather, you were sporting a rocking beard until I had to Highlander it. Now that I have taken your head clean off, I have gained the powers of your almighty beard that never existed in the first place. Yeah, he was mainly doing gaming videos. I had hoped that he had removed himself from the situation because his gaming videos are actually really cool. He just needs to stop being Joy's stooge, but, you know, same could be said for all of them. Oh hey, someone actually managed to destroy the darn block, but why is the rest still standing? Well, screw you too. It's all well and good to a point, but beyond that point, yeah, no. It just brings the same trouble they bring to everybody else. So I'm just not for it. Okay, I wanted to see if anything was going to come of that. Yeah, he's taken a... If what you're saying is true, then he's taken a pretty dark turn. And that's why I'm really concerned whenever it comes to this stuff. YouTube, it's like the One Ring. It really tempts you to some dark paths. Oh hey, a bedroll. Not sure who that is. It's an empty purse. It may have been Tim or Mandy's when they were playing briefly. I'm tempted to try and blow the roof off one of these. Oh, what do we have here? That was a dud. That one wasn't. Oh, they have these guys. They spit stuff at you. What does it say he is? A disturbed tourist. And he's got nothing. What is this wonderful, charming fellow? Oh, it's a businessman. No, he didn't have anything. Angel voice? They've been giving you the good stuff, cupful. Oh no, I am not singing. I am tired. I am not singing. Is that a vending machine? It is a vending machine. I just heard someone play sheep. That's weird. Oh, I knew it. Yeah, forget you. Damn it. Where's the other one? Now it's foggy. So the Horde Night's pretty much over. Yes, this is fog, which means I can't see squat in front of my face. Angel voice, good lord. Yeah, a lot of the people that were following around Katie are turning into like little Katies and stuff. And that's why that's the thing. That's again, I would rather aggressively check myself than wreck myself like that. No, thank you. Alright, what time is it? Yeah, it's almost 3:30. And I gotta get up. Now that I have a computer that actually somewhat works. Yeah, no kidding. Exaggerated is an understatement. It's more like, I believe from Rob's own words, from a video that he once said, he should take his own advice and get his head out of his ass and just do different things. But I don't hope badly for the guy. He doesn't seem like a bad guy all in all. He's never really given me any crap, but I'm just saying, just honestly, he needs to just pursue other things. Stick with his gaming channel, man. He doesn't need her for that shit. Alright. I am definitely starting to zone out. So I'm going to turn off fly mode here. Link. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead, and this is where I call it a stream. Thank you very much for stopping by. Wait. That's... Really? That's my shotguns. What the hell is going on? Oh, that's what's going on. You see that? That is a zombie horde. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm surprised they didn't notice me, because there's nothing that's preventing me. That's funny, look at that. They're just floating torso. Alright. Wow, that was weird. Are we good? We done? Ish. That was actually not bad for shotguns. Not bad. Alright. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to stop this stream here. So hopefully you could see a little bit of 7 Days to Die. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of the show. I should probably do a YouNow stream before too long, so I'm not neglecting folks there. Because next week is going to start schedule for blackout dates, and that means I will be working at 11, from like 11 a.m. to about 10 p.m. So when that happens, I don't know what my time frame's going to look like. Alright. So thank you all very much for stopping by this evening. I'm going to try and get some shut-eye before I pass out. Take care, everybody. Rest well, and thank you again for stopping by. It is much appreciated.